Hey guys, happy Friday. Just thought I'd get on a quick live. Been a little while since I've done a solo podcast. I believe I've done about three of them that you can see on my YouTube page. And today I thought I would talk. It's about 6:22 a.m. here in Germany, Stuttgart. I've been out here for about 5 weeks and having a really, really good trip. I love the team I'm working with, and it's been an amazing experience. So very, very grateful that just like last year in El Salvador, this year it's Germany. And so it was just an amazing experience to get to come out here and work with the team at UCOM, European Command. Really, really enjoying it. So just thought I'd get on real quick and give you guys an update and talk about something that I think would apply a lot to those who are seeking a job or who are coming to a point in their lives where they want to decide how they want to work and when they want to work. So it's something that I've definitely learned and evolved in my thinking. And as I get towards, the final steps of my naval career and where I'm going to be next after the Navy, of course, I still have my amazing opportunity in England this summer, transferring around August, September. But after that, I'm really not sure where life is going to take me. And one of the things that I've learned is that we all like to work differently. And so I wanted to address that because I think sometimes there are ways in which people like to work and ways in which people don't like to work. And one of the things that I have learned about myself is not to be bashful about the way that I like to work. So one of the ways I like to work is I do like being on call 24/7. Some people don't like being attached to a cell phone. I don't like being attached to an office. I realize that that's the culture that I'm still in the military. And that even though COVID taught us a lot about telework, there are still so many organizations that really haven't adopted a telework model, or like the organization I'm in right now, you need instant decisions. I work in a media department and you need someone to instantly make decisions. And it's very difficult to do that on telework. You can, don't get me wrong, but it's very difficult. We do have another department, such as plans, where I think they could adapt more of a telework model, but certainly in assessments, but certainly not in media, where you're getting a lot of people from a lot of places who need instant answers. So it all depends on what kind of a job you want. So, obviously an EMT or somebody who works in a hospital can't afford to have that kind of job. But I will say that I am definitely like a girlfriend of mine who said, you can contact me at any time. I'm always going to immediately answer. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. And so don't be bashful. If that's the way you like to work, you know that you are going to be on call 24/7, but at the same time, you have the flexibility to work when you want and how you want. And so, for an example, it's 6:25 in the morning and I'm doing a podcast live because I enjoy working when it works out best for my day. And so, again, if that's how you like to work, then you have to find a career or a job that allows you to do that. And I think a lot of times people think that it's just too hard or impossible. And I'm here to tell you, I have a friend, in fact, I'll link to her, Tia McMillan, who teaches people how to advocate for that, even in the government. She's all about remote work and she's found a way to do that. So I think that's my first advice to you in this podcast is don't be bashful about how you like to work. And when you know how you like to work towards getting that one day. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I know I'm not going to get that in the next couple of years, but beyond that, I know that that's what I like and that's how I want to work. Number two, don't feel bad about leaving money on the table if you can afford to. So one of the other things that I'm learning is that sometimes getting that high paying job and making all that money might not be worth it. You might not want to take the high paying job and the money that will definitely come if you have the ability to make less money but be happy. And so that is something too that I think people think about when they're sort of at the place that I'm at. I'm 45 years old and I'm in the second chapter of my life. I'm in that act two, as my friend Dr. Karen likes to say. And so once you know that you're in that place, you have to decide if making less money but doing something that you love and that you're passionate about, like for me, it's obviously podcasting, if that's something that you are able to do with the time that you have left in this world. Because, and this is my number three for the podcast, life is short And it's best to find the things that you love doing and make your heart sing. So if that means taking a job that makes less money but gives you more time, I think sometimes that's worth it. We had a dog trainer come to our house for an example, amazing lady and really into dog behaviors, been doing this 20, 30 years. And she said something that really, really stuck out to me. She said, I have a business, but I run my business doesn't run me. And I got the impression that she could have a lot more clients if she wanted. She could have a lot more opportunities if she wanted, but she didn't want to take all those clients, all those jobs, and then not be able to have the time that she wanted to have with her husband and with her church and with her volunteer stuff. So she made a conscientious decision to do exactly what I'm saying, leave money on the table because she could afford to. And so I think that as I'm getting older and aging and just growing into myself and loving myself, just like that post I put a couple days ago about loving who you are and the world will follow. I really believe that. And I think that it is important as you get older to decide for yourself exactly the way you want to show up in the world, how you want to be productive, how you want to make a living, and how you want to make an impact. And I think there is nothing wrong with that. So that's just my quick message for today. It's been a while since I've been on here by myself. I don't do a lot of these because I really love bringing you guys guests. And I'm really hoping that I can do more lives. They won't always be at 6 in the morning, which I know is way dark 30 over the United States where the majority of you guys are tuning in. But I think that it's important to get on here a few times and just give little motivational messages and things that are on my mind, things that are on my heart, things that I feel very strongly about. And this is certainly one of them, which is deciding for yourself the way that you best work and show up in the world. I don't believe in working by a clock. I don't believe if I'm showing up at an office at this time and leaving at this time, it makes me more productive. I just don't. And I understand that culturally, the military is just not quite there yet. And I hope that one day we'll have more flexibility. And I understand that in some departments, you just can't do it. But I've been very vocal and a strong advocate for adopting a model that I think is more flexible, even within the military. Again, not every job, not every battlefield, we can do that. But I think that where we can, when we can, how we can, we should. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you have an amazing day, a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye now.